Listen, I'm gonna make this video about blogging. Okay, where to find ideas on what to blog about, and just to get it into your head that there's unlimited answers to this. Okay, I know this is one of the things that can trip people up, whether you're an empower or you're just watching this video for something, how to generate income from your blog. Obviously, it's a lot easier with your empower blog, but if you're just general things about what to blog about, how to find ideas, how to keep constant ideas and what to blog about, and keep putting content out there. Okay. Well, let's just get started here. Now, listen, we're first going to talk just a little bit about mindset, okay? And then I'm going to get into some actual resources and some things you can do and some places to go. But this is very important. And first of all, before we get started, I'm just going to talk a little bit about your mindset, okay? And the fact that this is one of your biggest obstacles. Not necessarily, okay? Some of you may be, writers at heart, and God bless, you folks. But there's a lot of you out there that don't. That this just seems to be a stumbling block for a lot of people. So that's one of the reasons I want to make this video, okay? A couple of things you need to realize is this is your long-term strategy, okay? This is what you do if you keep producing daily, okay? You're going to reach a point in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months where you're now generating things on autopilot without any money, okay? Without doing any, because none of this stuff costs you any money. You can produce content endlessly and get your fishing poles out in the water, so to speak, endlessly for free with this, okay? But it's going to take a while to build up, and you just need to realize that. Now, there's plenty of ways we can show you, and I'll show you those in other videos, and you have all the access to it in Empower already, how to make quick money with your Empower. But this is stuff that you build this as your long-term strategy. You got to keep that in mind. There's going to be a lot of things I'm going to show you here during this video just about mindset and what to do, but you just got to keep in mind that this is something you need to do every day, that you are building something, okay? Just keep in mind that you're building something. Now, this wasn't an accident that I repeated this again. Again, it's not only being a long-term strategy, it is not a short-term strategy, okay? When I say that, I know that sounds goofy, but just another problem I've seen people get in, and they make a couple blog posts and they didn't make $1,000, and they literally, some of you may giggle at that, but there really has been numerous people that have made 3-5 blog posts and don't understand why they haven't made any money yet, or not enough, or it's mind-boggling. That's not. Yes, you will make money from your blog, but you've got to build it up, guys. You got to get authority. You've got to backlink it, and I'll explain. I have already explained that on some videos. So that's and that's all in the Empower Network too. You've already got access to that. But my point being, I'm just not going to talk about that, but because we've got to talk about. Anyway, moving on. Okay. In this one here, when I say you need to rewire your brain, okay, because the product must be created. And when I say the product, okay, I mean the video or the blog post, okay, the article, whatever it is, you've got to keep creating content, okay? You're building something, and you need to keep building it daily. If you want to really build your business quicker, do 2 to 3 to 5 to 7. Some people do 10 or 15. And there have been people that hit it that hard, and those people make money a lot quicker, obviously. But you've got to at least commit to making one piece of content a day. And I'm going to show you how one piece of content can be easily 4, okay, on the same piece of content. We'll get to that in a second. And have fun with this, okay? You need to become a content creator, okay? That's what, and I'm going to show you in a minute that you don't necessarily. Actually, before I leave, rewire your brain. You don't necessarily always have to be. Don't think that you have to be this person that comes up with all this content that you're constantly creating and you need to come up with this endless supply of creative ideas, okay? Because that's not what you need to do. So there's going to be some times you want to do that, and if you want to do it a lot, but the point is, there's traffic, and I'm going to jump down here to the bottom. Remember, you're getting in front of traffic that will flow with or without you, okay? There's always traffic out there. Now, if you're reaching a bit of writer's block, just realize that all you need to do is get in front of traffic that's already looking for stuff, okay? And I'm going to show you some of those some resources to make more sense of that here in a minute. But there's traffic out there, okay? Pick the traffic you want to be in front of. Use the way that we show you how to get optimized and backlinked to be, on the first page of Google and the first page of YouTube, which I've shown you in other videos, and just be in front of that traffic. That doesn't take being creative. That just takes knowing how to get in front of traffic that's already moving, okay? So try to tweak that little part about your brain. You don't have to come up with this stuff all the time. Just get in front of traffic that's there. And we'll show you, because by the time you put your keywords in and you make the keywords look like they make sense, you've already written half your article, okay? Now, expansion per creation is exponential, okay? What I mean by that is if you shoot a video, okay, then you want to write an article about that video. And not only do you want to do that, you want to post something about that a short version of that on Facebook, which links back to your article, which hosts your video. Okay, and in addition to that, you want to send off an email to your team. I don't care if your team only got 2 leads so far. You want to be emailing them every day, just like you have a list of thousands. Okay, so that just one video can be an article, which it can be an email, which can be a Facebook post, not to mention a Twitter post or a Pinterest. I'm not good at pronouncing that. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which is just another thing that's just exploding. Okay, that's actually 5 things you can do with one piece of content. And again, just always remember, you're getting in front of traffic that's going to be there. Okay, that traffic is going to be flowing. There's going to be people looking for ways to do everything. There's going to be people looking for ways to make money in every niche, category, and possibility you can imagine. Just get in front of it. And even if you're not involved with that opportunity, well, I'm going to get into that in a minute. So, one of the beautiful things about now that you're in Empower, if you're watching this video and you're not in Empower, that's fine. But this is primarily for people on my team and people wanting to make money with their Empower network. What was I going to say here? Actually, I lost my train of thought. I'll just move on. I'll probably remember in a second. Okay, now I'm starting with the probably the most uncomfortable, but also one of the most important things you want to blog about, okay, is tell your story. Now, some of you people are thinking you don't have a story yet, or you do, but you do, okay? And if you've had no success and you don't think you have anything to blog about, you still do, okay? You simply taking the step, joining Empower, and telling people why you join Empower. It doesn't have to be your family and friends. Leave your family and friends alone. We don't care about that in Empower. But make a blog post about it, or make a video about why you got in, okay? And then 2 days later, if you're actually working, okay, even if you didn't get, well, there's no reason you wouldn't get a lead, especially if you've taken some of my Craigslist 101 stuff and other things that are involved in the training that's involved with this little mascot down here. But that's not hard either. And then 2 days later, you write a blog post and make a video how I've just got my first 5 leads in 1 day online. Okay, that's gonna differentiate yourself from thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Okay, there's people in this that have been in this business for 2 years that are still paying their monthly dues in whatever company, but have never generated maybe 2 leads in a day. Okay, and you do 5 or 10. I'm just saying your incremental progress. You want to film that. You would be surprised how many people that inspires. Okay, there's plenty of people that are going to be inspired by 10 leads, just as much as there are. Now, granted, there are people out there that just want to jump to the leader that's making $100,000 a month. There are those people out there, but there is a large percentage of people that realize they'll get more attention from somebody who is, at their $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month level. There's all sorts of people that will join you. Trust me. But just if you show progress and you document it and you look back, or you have something tangible to show that is constantly working for you. Okay, you take a day off, that video that you made that showed your progress is out there working for you. If you stay consistent on that, somebody gets on your YouTube channel and they look, over 4 weeks at the progress that you've made, and you just have no idea the power of it. That's one of the things you just have to trust. There's power in that, immense power in that. Now, another thing to blog, or just to keep in mind again, is just remember why you started. There's a lot of people, a lot of thousands and thousands of people that are in this area right here. Okay, people that find the way to this video right here, people that get online, thousands of, I keep saying thousands, obviously it's millions, but that are looking for something. Okay, I just want you to keep in mind that this traffic is always flowing. Whether you're frustrated or not doesn't mean that there's not millions of people that are still, whether you got tired that day or not, or tired of working your home business, that there aren't these people just flooding into the marketplace. They're flooding into the marketplace. Okay, another thing. Now, they're going to get a little easier as they go. This one's not so much. This is more just a necessity, again, with your business and your personal growth, and you're becoming a leader and you're becoming a self-employed entrepreneur, okay? One of the most important things you need to blog about is you need to teach people things. And that's going to, just for a number of reasons, it's at least threefold why this helps you. One, you're going to establish authority because you're helping people with things that they need to learn, okay? Again, people are going to be out there trying to figure out these things, and if they come to you across your video, you're the one that taught them. There's power in that. And now, again, you're worried you just got started. If you are someone who worries because you just got started, you need to learn, okay? And this is so symbiotic, the relationship between these two. You need to be learning these things anyway, and there's nothing on earth stopping you from 5 minutes after you learned it, writing down your version of it, shooting a 5-minute video about it, and now you have just taught it. Okay, and that has brought you full circle into this little quote over here from Ben Franklin. Involve me and I will learn. You've already involved yourself by learning it, incorporating it into your own words, and then teaching it. And not only that, what you did was you have an endless supply of traffic from that one piece of content. Now, I'm not going to say every video is going to explode into tens of thousands of views, but if you make 100 videos that each get 10 views a day, you've got power there, okay? And you didn't do anything but other than just invest some time in it. I don't actually have a... no, I'll move on here in just a second. Well, here, I'll stop here for a second. These are things... This is when you're getting into a little easier stuff, okay? I'd recommend you always... I would recommend that you shoot for, okay, 2 pieces of content a day. One that you think can go viral, in the sense that it can just be interesting to anybody, and then one that is either a teaching or something involved with network, or not necessarily network marketing, but marketing at all. Anything online, any sort of anything. I mean, that runs the gamut from lead generation to just there's thousands of subjects there too. But keep one business oriented and one more viral, okay? Now here's some resources. Actually, I can't do that. I don't know if I have these windows open. But if you just basically, I might just verbally talk you through this. If you just go to Google, if you just write this down, and you can always go to Google search and search Google Trends, and you'll come up on this page, and also search YouTube Trends, and you're going to come across. Now these are 2 different sites with essentially the same deal here. This one is telling you all articles that are being. And actually, maybe I should show you this. Here, I'll even show you how to find it. Just even if you got everything I just told you, just come to Google. Try to come to Google. Okay, here we go. And I just showed you the address. Okay, so that'd be where you go. But I mean, even if you forgot that, just type in Google Hot Trends and. Oops, actually finished. Okay, there you go. You come right to it and you click to it. And I'll show you this real quick. This is just viral content, guys. You didn't create this, okay? We'll show you how to speed blog. In fact, we're redoing the 15K formula right now, and there was just great training last week on speed blogging, kicking out blogs in 10 minutes, 20 minutes per blog post, and it can even be shorter. This is if this can be your viral one for the day. So anyway, this is just stuff that's being searched on today. You can see it's Wednesday, November 15th. Channing Tatum, I have no idea what that is. Jill Kelly, that's, if you're watching this video in the future, obviously you're watching this in the future, but we've just gone through the election, and we're going through, God only knows how this will shake out by the time you're watching what the general betray us, and actually it's 3 generals at this point. But anyway, but actually, this world is constantly changing. Guys, don't think there's not going to be content to talk about, okay? And nobody's asking you to cover every content. You just have to pick one thing a day, okay? 1 or 2 things a day. I mean, if you want to do 5 or 10, God bless you. Your business is going to explode a lot bigger. But you can see where I'm going with this, okay? Nexus 4 has got something coming out today, Dancing with the Stars. Tesla's got a new Tesla car. There's an act in Congress for the cybersecurity guy. That's scary as hell, actually. You want to talk about Big Brother. And Black Ops 2, which is actually a video game. I don't know why they have this picture of the Atreus in there. Secede. You want to talk about crazy times we're living in. Who would have thought? I mean, Secede is one of the most searched things as I shoot this video. It's crazy times. So, but there's no shortage. And before I get off too far on that, there is nothing with the power you have with your Empower Network blog, okay, and with the easy, simple strategies we show you to backlink and to get shares and to get yourself on the first page of Google, you can literally, and especially if you catch hot trends that are on breaking news, you can literally be the one that people find this information out from, okay? And there's power in that. There's literally no reason why you can't, and we have and do daily, outrank a Time magazine article on the same subject, a Wall Street Journal article on the same subject. Literally, people will be coming to your site. And why do those people put up those sites? Why do People Magazine, Time, any of them, from real news to, not that there is much real news out there. Sorry guys, I'm getting on a rant again, but how do they make money on their websites? Okay, they make money because they hope people will click on their banners and buy a product from people that bought ad space on there. Where your Empower Network blog, which can easily be outranked by any of those websites, you own all the banners on those blogs. So it doesn't matter if these people are necessarily looking for business at the time that they find the article. They could very easily be looking for a way to make more money. I mean, there's just I'll just go off on a rant again if I do that. But there's no shortage of people looking for extra money. Okay, there's just no shortage of it. Don't ever believe that there is. Now, just because they came to your article, searching for a Tesla car, or they were wondering about the Cybersecurity Act, or they wonder about the Black Ops game, doesn't mean that they aren't also interested in that. When they see that banner, they click on it, and guys, you made 2,500, 500,000, 3,000 instantly. Okay, that's the power of being on the web. Okay. Okay, there's my little soapbox for a little bit there. Let's come back to the presentation. News sites, I basically just covered that, actually. That's what I was going to talk about with that, is there's no reason you can't be the one. And there's power in that. I hope some of you guys just got pumped up when you think about that. There's no reason why you can't get the information from 3 different places, write an article based on the facts, which is, again, you're 2 steps ahead of most of our media, and people are going to be getting the information from you. So there's power in that. That might be intimidating to some. I hope that excites some of you. But I'll move on. And these 2 sites, actually, I don't know if I can pull these up on the window. I wasn't able to get up. These 2 sites are live and functioning, but when I was trying to set them up, let's see here. Let's just go up to, and I'll wrap this video up. But these are just, again, guys, just simple strategies on what you can blog about. There's no shortage of things to blog about. Okay, so we're going to come to NPros was one of them. And what these are, okay, is when you want to write more of a business article. These are listings of every home-based business that's out there, okay, with research already, with where they're trending at. We're just endless information. Just look at the company directories, just new home businesses. And this is another powerful strategy, guys, is if you go to a site like this and you see these new home businesses, there's not hardly any content created about these yet. Okay? You want to talk about easy traffic to get in front of, there's not even any traffic out there yet, really, because these companies just became available. When I'm talking about writing articles about that, we can get into more of that later, but you can be, I examined this, I thought it was a pretty good company, I'm not personally involved with it, but I know every company needs to have a traffic lead flow, which is what the things you're now a specialist at, is getting traffic and getting leads, okay, which every business needs. You can write articles and reviews on all of these, okay, and you should. I mean, you should. As soon as these come out, as soon as you see a new one, be the person that people find out about it from, okay? Be the one that trains them on how to be successful in that, whether you're involved in that or not. Okay, let's see where we're at here. And another thing, this one might be difficult too, especially when you first started, but share your successes. And I'll try to wrap this video up because I already talked about this. Even no matter how small your successes is, share them. Okay, you have no idea how it's going to inspire. I mean, do you think, especially when especially if you're brand new and you get your first 10 leads or 15 leads, which generate your first sale, I mean, you're excited. You're jumping around the living room. I remember when I was. So don't think that making an excited video about that is not going to inspire somebody that wants to make their first sale. Because if you're that excited, trust me, everybody is. Everybody was excited to made the first sale. Everybody was. Everybody is. And then another easy videos to do is just get involved. Get hooked up with our Facebook group. You already should be in the VIP group if you're on my team. You got a link as soon as you join. And share the successes of others. There's plenty of success stories just on the VIP group, let alone company-wide. We've got Christina Munoz out of Australia. She's got, I can't remember the disease, but it's a debilitating spinal, or maybe it wasn't a disease, maybe it was an accident. But the point is she can't get out of bed for more than 10 minutes at a time, and she just had a $30,000 month. Literally, like, I just got off a webinar, I don't know, literally days ago as I shoot this video, and just had a $30,000 month. She can't get out of bed, guys. She used to be on the phone and type all day, but now she doesn't. I mean, obviously we teach to, don't bother with the phone anymore. Don't call prospects. It's just not a profitable thing. But all she can do is blog from home in bed. Okay, all she can do is update her Facebook. All she can do is be in front of the computer on a bed, and she had a $30,000 month. Okay, there's a story after story after story. I'm not going to keep going because there's plenty of them out there for you to find, and they're not hard to find. The last thing before I leave this page is just there's a lot of people that are going to fail or never get involved because they overthink this. Okay, I mean, if you have been involved in anything, tell me if this is at all relatable to you. You started something on the computer, and then you got a little frustrated with it, and then you roamed around the living room thinking about it, which made you think about five other things, shiny ball syndrome in your head or whatever from different. Have me, I should explore it this way. Anyway, by the time 3 hours had been done, you really didn't accomplish anything. You didn't produce anything. There's nothing out there on the internet to show for your work. Okay, don't overthink it. You've got to produce. If you don't think you're that good at it at first, well, who the heck was? You're going to get better at it by doing it. You're going to get better at it by watching people that give you hints on how to do it. But if you don't keep doing it, my point is, once you've written your first 100 articles or you've put out your first 100 pieces of content, are you really going to care that the first two are that stupid? I mean, you've got to get past that. It's like learning anything. So if this is the life you want to live, you've got to get over that stumbling block. Okay, I'm not sure how long this video is getting, so the last one I'm going to leave you with, excuse me, let me take a drink here. And this is a pretty simple page, so while I drank my coffee there, you pretty much figured this out. There's always as a last resort, or not even a last resort, just as an extra content or something to use. And I'm not going to get into how to use iWriter. It's pretty simple. There's instructions there. But that's it, guys. iWriter.com. You can get articles on whatever you want that you ask for. You know, SEO optimized, keyword rich, all ready to cut and paste. And they're your article. And by the way, you can get them for about $1.25 on up. I mean, you can get it up to $5 depending on what you want to spend, or if you want to get a series of articles. But literally for $1.25 or thereabouts, you can get a piece of content. Okay, and these people already know what they're doing. There's training on there. And again, I don't want to get into it too much, but with their knowledge, my point is, even if you're a brand new beginner, they already know what to put the keywords in. They already know to make it SEO optimized. Plus, even if you're a beginner, you already have the SEO optimized blog. So all you have to do is take the article that you bought for $1.25, plug it into your SEO optimized blog, and put it out there. Even if you're a total rookie that doesn't even mess with it, okay, and you've got a good shot. And then if you backlink it the way we tell you to, so seriously, you don't have to know anything to get on the first page of Google, guys. We've got all the videos to get you more educated than that, but you want a cheap strategy? Here you go, $1.25 in the blog you already have, and there you go. So that is about it. I'm gonna wrap it up here just by telling you, if you want more of these tips and tricks and the videos that go along with this mascot, which represents a training group I have, where you get a lot more videos just like this on different strategies. Go to dancalder.biz. That's one of my blogs. And earningsloophole.com will show you the video on how I'm making 100%, how I got this blog, how I'm doing all this stuff that I'm doing. So that is it. Happy marketing, guys. Y'all take care, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.